Well, it certainly is my pleasure to be standing here today on this momentous day, sharing in your wedding celebration. It's my delightful pleasure to perform the ceremony. And Brian and Alicia, they're delighted to have you, their loved ones, share in this special moment as they exchange their vows of love and commitment with each other. Dearly beloved, we're gathered here at this appointed time to be a part of one of the most joyful yet holy moments of this couple's life. Marriage is a mystical union, a holy estate which Christ adorned and beautified with his presence in Cana of Galilee. Let us pray. Eternal God, we thank you for this wonderful day in the life of Alicia and Brian. We ask that you would bless this couple. Thank you for their loved ones gathered here in support of them. Thank you for a great future ahead together. Good health, success in their careers, and prosperity. Bless this couple, and may they enjoy a good life together. Through Christ we pray. Amen.
Amen.
It is my privilege to ask, who give this woman to be married to this man?
I do.
Thank you, sir. Brian and Alicia, we share with you some of the excitement, ecstasy, and expectation of this occasion. Now, you're not going to remember everything that I would say today, but I want to share some wise counsel with you to make your home a place of happiness and the fulfilling of all of your dreams. 1 Peter 3:8-9 gives this wise counsel. To sum it up, he says, let all be harmonious, sympathetic, brotherly, kind-hearted, humble in spirit, not returning evil for evil or insult for insult, but instead give a blessing. In these brief verses, we find 5 lets. The first is, let all be harmonious. This means that you are to be of one mind and one disposition. You will do all within your power to eliminate discord. You will be a peacemaker in this relationship. Now, there will be times that you will have some territorial struggles, but you must remember that there are no rights, for they are all surrendered in a mutual submission that desires peace rather than rights. Secondly, Peter says, let all be sympathetic. This sympathy means that you are to stand in each other's shoe. It is the willingness to suffer with and to rejoice with the other party. This kind of compassion will go a long way in fortifying your relationship. Thirdly, Peter says, let all be brotherly. It means that you are to not just see each other as a sexual partner, but that you are to enjoy each other's companionship. Neither of you are a second-class citizen, but one that is desirous of being responsive to in all areas of your lives. Fourth, he said, let all be kind-hearted. Now, this word is used to describe Christ himself. It embodies who he was, the sense of loving nature that he displayed. And that means that you are to be tender, loving, kind-hearted, and continue to be affectionate towards each other throughout your relationship. There will be times that you feel other party is deserving of a criticism, but what Peter is saying is that we must rejoice and resist that urge to criticize. And then he says, let all be humble in spirit. Humility is a biblical virtue and one which Christ adorned and beautified with his presence in Cana of Galilee. And so he concludes his talk, Peter that is, with 2 all-important principles. One deals with words. Do not give insults for insults. The other deals with actions, nor evil for evil. Instead, give a blessing. Do you, Brian and Alicia, come now signifying your desire to be united in holy matrimony, and reassure me that there are no legal or religious barriers that hinder this proper process, I ask. There are none.
I do.
I do.
Wonderful. Do you, Brian, in taking this woman to be a lawfully wedded wife, promise to love her, to cherish her, to honor and sustain her in sickness and in health, in the good that may brighten your ways, and in the bad that may darken your days? Do you promise to be true to her in all things, till death alone shall part you? Do you make this promise to Christ and to Alicia?
I do.
And do you, Alicia, in taking this man to be a lawfully wedded husband, promise to love him, to honor him, to sustain him in sickness and in health, in poverty as in wealth, in the bad that may darken your days, and in the good that may lighten your ways? Do you promise to be true to him In all things, till death alone shall part you.
I do.
Wonderful. I'm going to ask that you be relieved of your bouquet. Let one of them hold on to it for you.
Thank you.
And may I have the rings, please?
Absolutely.
Now, Brian and Alicia, the rings are a special part of the ceremony. It is often selected with careful attention and consideration. It is our hope that you wear these with a sense of pride, as a reminder of the special occasion where you two would have exchanged your vows of love and commitment with each other here on Paradise Beach. And I ask you to take Alicia's ring. And as you hold her by the hand and prepare to put them on,
There's two.
repeat your vows after me to her. I, Brian, take you, Alicia,
I, Brian, take you, Alicia,
to be my wedded wife,
to be my wedded wife,
to have and to hold,
to have and to hold,
from this time forward,
from this time forward,
in times of poverty,
in times of poverty,
or in times of health,
or in times of health,
in sickness and in want,
in sickness and in want,
I would love you.
I will love you.
I would cherish each meaningful day
I will cherish each meaningful day
that God unfolds to us,
that God unfolds to us,
depending on His provisions and grace.
depending on His provisions and grace.
I would celebrate the joyous moments with you
I will celebrate the joyous moments with you,
and weep with you in sorrow and trouble.
and weep with you in sorrow and trouble.
I would be faithful to you alone,
I will be faithful to you alone,
till in death do we part,
till in death do we part.
according to our Father's holy ordinance.
According to our Father's holy ordinance,
I pledge you my faith.
I pledge you my faith.
And Alicia, she hold him by the hand. No, the other. Yeah, just like that. I, Alicia, take you, Brian,
I, Alicia, take you, Brian,
to be my lawfully wedded husband,
to be my lawfully wedded husband,
to have and to hold,
to have and to hold,
from this time forward,
from this time forward,
in times of plenty or in times of poverty,
in times of plenty or in times of poverty,
in sickness and in health.
in sickness and in health.
I would love you.
I will love you.
I would cherish each meaningful day
I will cherish each meaningful day
that God unfolds to us,
that God unfolds to us,
depending on His provisions and grace.
depending on His provisions and grace.
I would celebrate the joyous moments with you
I will celebrate the joyous moments with you
and weep with you in sorrow and trouble.
and weep with you in sorrow and trouble.
I would be faithful to you alone,
I will be faithful to you alone,
till in death do we part,
till in death do we part.
according to our Father's holy ordinance.
According to our Father's holy ordinance,
I pledge you my faith.
I pledge you my faith.
You may put it on.
Drop it.
And now you two can share your personal words
You
with
want
each
to go
other.
ahead?
Ladies first.
Okay. I just want to say I love you so, 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 so much, baby. And I knew you were my soulmate from the moment I saw you. You make me the happiest girl in the world, the luckiest girl in the world. And I will treasure you always. Forever.
And now. And Alicia, I just want to tell you that from the moment I met you, there was something different about you and that I never felt in myself with anybody else. You've given me purpose in life, and you've given me a wonderful life so far, and I can't wait to the rest of my life with you. We do so many wonderful, happy things, and every day is just gonna be full of love and cuddles and smiles, and I just want to say thank you for everything you've given me so far and for everything that you'll continue to give me in the future.
Thank you.
I love you so much.
I love you so much.
I wouldn't trade this day for anything.
Beautiful set of vows. We will now pause to sign the register. For as much as Brian and Alicia have made mutual vows of faith to Christ and to each other, and have witnessed the same by the exchange of rings as an outward and visible sign of their inward and spiritual pledge to each other, by the laws of God and the laws of the Commonwealth of the Bahamas, it is my profound and delectable pleasure to pronounce that you are husband and wife. And without further delay, when I ask this groom to kiss his beautiful bride.
I believe from the moment I could breathe, I've been swimming upstream, nothing came easy. Had to fight for every dream, yeah. Today, well, I think I'm gonna trade my troubles away. Gonna take some hope, enough to float in my boat. Just turn and sail away until my heart becomes the rhythm of the drums. My soul becomes the islands. Just let the stars show the way. It's beautiful, incredible. I'm gonna write my story. The rest of my life starts today. It's beautiful, it's magical. Go out in a blaze of glory. Wave goodbye and sail away. Sail away. I believe that you're never gonna know if you never wanna go where you've never been before, yeah. Gotta open up your heart, yeah. Make a play and break away. Follow the sun, it's never too late to make a brand new start. Oh, and you'll be one with the rhythm of the drums down in the islands. Let the stars guide the way. It's beautiful, incredible. I'm gonna write my story. The rest of my life starts today. It's beautiful, it's magical. Go out in a blaze of glory. Wave goodbye and sail away. It's beautiful, incredible. I'm gonna write my story. The rest of my life starts today. It's beautiful, it's magical. Go out in a blaze of glory. Wave goodbye and sail away.
We'll be one with the rhythm of the drums and a coconut tree be swaying in the sun. From the music of the islands, tropical melody and romance. Oh, there'll be no stopping when we go. Let it take us wherever the wind blows. Gonna float people only with high hopes. Forever and ever come home.
I believe that you're never gonna know if you never wanna go where you've never been before, yeah.